Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura and today I am here with my boyfriend Lee.
Hi.
In today's video we will be talking about what it's like to live with a with a foreign partner. So yeah, just let's jump right in. So today we came to a park for a little bit of a change of scenery, and yeah, we're just going to film here a little bit. I hope you enjoy it. So yeah, the topic of today: what is life like, or living with a foreign partner like? There are a couple of things I want to talk today about, and Lin is going to react to what I'm going to say and give his opinions, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's just start with the first one. The first thing that you'll encounter when you are together with a foreign partner is either positive or negative discrimination, kind of, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what I mean with this is I'm obviously a European person in Japan, and I often kind of receive positive discrimination, right?
Mm-hmm.
For example, if I am in Tokyo or somewhere else, people will more easily help me, right? Because I'm a foreigner, and they will be more friendly towards me, you know? While if you are in Belgium, what did you experience? Did you experience any discrimination, or positive or negative?
Like both of them, I would say. Like I get positive discrimination as well, because I'm a foreigner friendly, so they are kind, as you said, when I ask something. But while of course, because there are some cultural differences, so I also got some negative discriminations. Yes. Yeah, but in Belgium was quite okay, I think. Yeah. Basically everyone was kind.
I think it's still more more rare to see foreigners in Japan than to see foreigners in Europe, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. There's a lot more of them in Europe.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. So people are a little bit more used to it. While here in Japan, they won't outright point finger at you like, "Wow, foreigner," or something like that. But you still notice that you kind of like get some attention, like people staring at you or something, and you then like staring back at them, right?
No.
No? Yes. Okay, the second topic I want to talk about is actually, yeah, it's really important, I feel, or it's a big topic, you know? So what I'm talking about is that there are different expectations, both in work life and in private life, when it comes to like Japanese people, or European people, or Belgian people. And I'm not saying Lina is like that at all, but the society in total is more like that, right? So obviously I am the foreign partner in this relationship, because now we are now in Japan, and I am Belgian, so I'm the foreigner in Japan. And since I am female, there are very different expectations on me than you would see on females in Belgium or in Europe. For example, in Japan it's still really common to just start work a little bit until you find someone to marry, and then after marrying or after having kids you stop working, or you start working only part-time or something, and it's really only the guy who is supposed to like bring in the money, and the girl or the wife will take care of everything in the house, right? That's like still very common. Like I hear and see that a lot. And yeah, they don't see each other that much because the Japanese work culture is really crazy, and they are working until very late, right? Isn't that like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. Like, for example, my supervisor at my company, and yeah, she's a lady, and she actually changed her job and then come to our company. She was saying that since she got married, she wanted to try something and challenge something new before she actually got into the kind of marriage relationship with her husband.
Yeah.
Because she might have to raise children, and also she might have to commit it to the family more.
Yes.
Yeah, rather than actually the work in private. So yeah, she was saying that she wants to try more. That's why she came to our company, something like that. Yes.
Yes. And yeah, me personally, I've also been asked a couple of times like, oh, when are you going to have kids? Like, having kids is a prerequisite. Like, of course, every girl is going to have kids, like kind of that feeling in Japan. Okay, so yeah, while in Japan it's just like if you marry, you're definitely going to have children. That kind of way of thinking, right?
I would say because those way of thinking last from the previous generation. I don't know if I can say that. Yeah. So, for example, my parents or my grandparents would expect that. I'm not necessarily talking about my parents or grandparents, but I mean the people from their generation would think after you get married or you have a partner or I don't know, like after you're above the certain age, then they will start saying like, when you're going to get married, where's your boyfriend, where's your girlfriend, and then when are you going to have a kids, those kind of things. Yeah. But I think recently from our generation or even younger than us, they wouldn't think the same thing as well.
No, it's usually from a little bit older generations to us though, right? Yeah, so in Belgium it's not really a prerequisite to have children if you are married or you have a partner or something. Like for example, my uncle and my aunt, they've been married for a long time. They don't have children because they didn't want children. So it's more like a choice rather than a prerequisite in Belgium, I feel. Even though there's also people who are like, when are you going to have children? You should have children. Of course you should have children, you know. Those people are everywhere. But yeah, it's a bit different the way they think about it. And then also, if you have kids, it's kind of expected that the mother takes care of everything, right? Or most of the child rearing and household duties. Well, in Belgium it's really much a shared burden. It's not a burden, but like a shared task. So being a father to the kid is just as important as being a mother to the kid, you know, because like both sides can teach the kid a really lot of things. So if you only have the mom side, that might not really be the best for their growth, you know.
Yeah, like actually you can see this kind of aspects from the system of society and also company as well. Like most of the company in Japan, for example, if you are a lady, then female, then you can get longer, how can you say that, baby leave?
Parental leave.
Yeah, parental leave. Yeah, while if you are a male worker, then like the period of that leave is a bit shorter or much shorter actually. Or some places you cannot even actually take those kind of leave.
Yes, that's really true.
Yes, but it's been progressed recently, but still much step to go, I think. Yes.
Like even in Belgium it's not perfect or anything, but they try to give men and women about the same amount of parental leave and even options to prolong it with like payments, like how do you say, with salary, so that child rearing and working can be combined, can be enjoyed kind of in that way. Yeah, so I really feel there's kind of different expectations on work and life for yeah, women or men in Belgium and in Japan, and you might encounter or have to deal with the same kind of situation if your partner is also a foreign father or an Asian father.
Yeah, especially if you live in their countries, I think.
Yes, indeed. Because if you were living in Belgium or in Western Europe, I don't think we would really have a problem with that at all, right? Like we don't have a problem with it now either, but it's just something in the future we'll have to discuss properly about, right? Yes. Okay, so the next topic is actually kind of everyday little differences, kind of. It's kind of like a funny little cute thing. Like for example, if you have a foreign partner, the way they do things in their everyday life might be a bit different. One example what I have with Rin here, because he's Japanese Taiwanese, is that he likes to eat warm food twice a day, right?
Yeah. Basically, I can eat one meal every meal.
Yeah, every meal, right? For breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner. While in Belgium, or Belgium, Netherlands, even France, it's kind of like, wow, you have a luxury lifestyle, you know, eating one food twice or 3 times a day. That's like, okay, you're really spoiled, kind of that feeling. Especially when I was a kid, and like for example, I wanted to eat like warm eggs or warm soup for lunch. Mom would already be like, you have a lot of requests today, right? Just a sandwich is fine. Go eat a sandwich, you know? Because we have the habit or the culture of eating sandwiches and maybe soup or something for lunch usually. So it's very different from Japan where you have like a warm meal, right? And then what I still get surprised at, Lynn doesn't really eat that, but that's like dinner for breakfast in my opinion. So having the Japanese style breakfast with like soup and rice and fish and everything. I really can't get used to that.
Yeah, I'm not sure about if I can say most, but normally, for example, if I ask my friend for the breakfast, what they eat is like the rice, the bowl of rice, and a bowl of soup, and also maybe some fish, or I don't know, eggs, or the main dish. I think we would call that. Yeah, just like that for breakfast.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's kind of okay for me. Even it sounds really luxurious since I never really have those kind of breakfast, but it's quite normal. And even for dinner, they will get their own plate, like small plates, lots of small plates of vegetable, of pickle stuff, or soup, or rice, all those kind of things.
Yes, indeed, right? Well, we as a family eat more in the Taiwanese style, so have like many plates in the middle, and you just take by yourself, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, and then the second aspect of daily life that I was a bit surprised at, or you might get surprised at, is in Japan, people don't really use towels again after using them once. So
well, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Maybe only our family. Yeah.
Like after using a towel, it's immediately chucked into the washing machine, you know?
Yeah.
Yes. In my family in Belgium, or most Belgian families, we use towels like twice, 3 times, maybe 4 times even. We usually have a body towel, so everything below your head is dried off with that, and a face towel, or like a hair towel or something, and the body towel will be used once, maybe twice. Mostly 2 times, and then it's washed. But face towel can be used like 3 times at least, or sometimes 4 times, you know. Yeah, so we separate it a little bit, because if you dry your body off and then dry your face with the same towel, that's a little bit dirty in many Belgian people's opinion. So yeah, whenever he washes his towel after 1 time, I'm like, even more like how do you say that, clothes or like stuff to dry or to wash for the laundry to do. Yeah, because we do laundry every single day in his house, like in his family. That's like like what? Because my mom does only laundry like twice a week, you know.
Yeah.
Very different. But why don't you feel comfortable just using it once?
Well, no, it's actually okay, because when I was in Belgium, I feel the weather and the climate is different from Japanese. No, not Japanese. I mean the climate in Japan. So it's quite fine that you leave your towel for a day or for a few days and then you still reuse it, because it then smells bad. But in Japan, for example, in summer specifically, that if you leave your towel for 2 days, I think it's going to smell bad already.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, and well, I think it's just a habit.
Because in winter it's perfectly possible to do that, right?
Yeah, it's still possible. Yeah.
But we don't really have the space to hang them in the first place. I think that's also a major
Yes, that's
part
also
of
the
it.
things.
Yes. Okay, let's move on to the next topic. Okay, so the last topic we are going to talk about is communication and compromises. You know, when you're together with a foreign partner, obviously they have been brought up in a different place. That could be really close to your own country, or it could be like half a world apart, like in our case, right? And because of that, their language, their thoughts, the way they think, their culture, the way they do things is all different. There might be some overlap, but they are very different. And yeah, if you don't talk about the things, about those things, like why you do things the way you do, or how you think about certain things, and you just like fight about it with your partner without explaining anything, like why it is that you feel that way, then you will have really a lot of trouble in your relationship, I feel, right?
Yes.
Because we don't really fight a lot, but there are lots of cultural differences between us, and things, how we do things is very different, right?
Yeah.
But what I really appreciate is that he says, or like he tells me why he does things the way he does them, things the way he does, you know? So I can try to understand, and it's vice versa, where it's also like that. So if you don't have that good communication, then being together with a foreign partner will be really, really difficult, don't you think so?
Yes, indeed. And I think if the relationship is going well, then, you know, you can, I don't know how to say that, but you feel, you don't care that much in detail. But once you are annoyed or you start feeling stressed or something, then you see those kind of detail and you start thinking like, why she or why he is doing these kind of things. Yeah, so it's really important that you spend everything and talk about that a lot, so that, yeah, even if you actually know you feel stressed, that you still can release that kind of feeling a little bit, and try to understand
Yes.
each other.
Yes. Everybody, thank you so much for watching our video today. I hope you yeah, got a little bit more of an understanding what it's like to live with a foreign partner now. Like I keep pointing at I keep pointing at you, but I'm also a foreign partner, right?
Yeah.
To be in an international relationship or an interracial relationship, that's probably the best word. If you have anything you'd like to add to this conversation, please leave it down in the comments section down below. And yeah, also give us a big thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and I will see you in my next video.
Bye.